Okay, welcome. So I'm loaded with RSS now, and let's check on my speed. I have about 1,000 days worth. So I have about 1,000 days on speeds. So what I'm going to show you guys today is how to train your troops without or train your troops using macro. So first what you want to do is open up your Lord's Mobile and go into your barracks. But before that, what we want to do is make sure we have all the boosts that we need. Once we got that, we are going into our auto clicker here, and the option that you want to pick is there's single target mode versus multi-target mode. You want to enable the multi-target mode, and we'll go ahead and go to new configuration, so that way this will appear right here. And by going to multi-target and new configuration, I can show you how to set up. So once we do that, we're going to go into the barracks and see the process of what it takes to train. So let me just go ahead and train this up real quick. And so if I were, what would be my first to train? Let's say I'm going to train 1 million stealth snipers. So I want 2 million. And you see here I have 7891, and that it would take me about almost 2 days. If I took it one more, it would go above. So I want to stay right underneath. Okay. So every 2 days I'm able to train 7891. And so we know by pressing this button here is going to do that. Next step would be by speeding, and we want to use auto use. And that's what it's going to do right there. So again, first step is press that, next is train, next is speed up and auto use, and then use. Okay, and biggest thing, you have to make sure you have the RSS, or else it'll throw a different error. It'll ask you to load RSS, so you don't want to do that. So what was my first one? Was pressing this stealth sniper button. So I'm going to go ahead and press a plus on my left. That brings me 1. That means that's going to be my first step. And press on that 1. You don't want to edit the target or you don't want to click every millisecond. So you want to go to 1 second just in case of lag within your system, right? Or your Wi-Fi or whatever it may be. So I'm going to set it to 1 second on every one. And let's say what would pop up next would be that, right? So I'm going to go ahead and add a second button right here to train. And I'm going to go ahead and edit it to 1 second. Okay, and then next one, I want to do that one. So I'm going to go ahead and add and drag it over here and call it or set it for 1 second also. Now, thing is, how do I get to the next one, right? So I can just press this on the left bottom, that crossbar, and it'll disappear for a second so you can actually press it. So next button I want to do is auto use. So I'll drag it over to auto use, and then I will also set that for 1 second. Okay. And then once we press the auto button, that's going to be that right there. So I'll go ahead and add number 5 right here, also for 1 second. So I got that. And we're done with one round or one instance. We just created 78 or 8,000 sniper troops. So now once I got that set, I can go ahead and go into the setting, and I can do number of cycles if I want to. So in this case, I'm just going to do, let's say 10 cycles will give me 78,000. 100 cycles will give me 780,000. So roughly 150 cycles or 140 cycles is what I'm doing. But in this, let's just do 10 just for demonstration purposes. And then I'll go ahead and save. And if we play, watch what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, use. 1, 2. That way you don't have to sit there and do this step over and over, right? And also you want to monitor here and there, because sometimes you run out of RSS or you get a little lag within your network where the button may not turn over within 1 second. So sometimes you would have to actually just stop the process or pause it and then restart. So again, we're going through just one cycle, and there's always different ways of doing it. You just gotta figure out the macro. What are my steps that I'm going through to accomplish this particular cycle, right? So here, I can actually, if I want to, move that number 1 over, drag it over to Royal Guard or Cavalry or any other one. I can even do this and train other type of troops. But that's how it works. We'll look at it one more time. And it goes through 10 cycles pretty fast, right? So I hope this macro helps people from training. This is no way of cheating within the game. It's basically just any repetitive task that you have to do for a long time, you just let your phone take care of it on its own, right? So okay, I hope that helped, and then I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'll actually plan on putting out some of these videos frequently now, maybe once every couple of weeks on different areas, what to do, or using macros for specific things. But again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.